Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Bar Crawl. This is episode 20. Holy shit. We've done this 10 times twice. Or we're about to do it 10 times twice. And welcome back. So much has happened. I am back. I'm back in my home. The camera setup is a little different. I'm still figuring things out, but we're back in Cleveland. I say let's just jump right into it. When we last left our heroes, they had confronted the wizard Shelazar for kind of raiding their house for the map. It went pretty well. However, afterwards, when they walked outside, a dragon was attacking the city. They went downtown. They fought and destroyed Galmorn. The most valuable, it's not MVP, but the most valuable spell was Nether's Mischief, as it kind of just messed that dragon up 10 ways to Sunday. Roland rode him for a majority of the fight. Anisoptera ended up getting the final kill, and sadly Avigard's rope kind of was unable to clinch the gig. Roland fell 180 feet after the dragon died, but survived thanks to quick thinking and ingenuity. They looted the dragon for teeth, a magic eye, a tongue, a horn with a magic circlet on it, a ring, special armor, and a magic sword. After the townspeople started to check the body out, Roland gave one of his hand axes to a young fan. They then went to check in on the royal family, the Duke and his peeps, as the castle was the first thing the dragon attacked. From what they've heard, pretty much everyone is dead except for Gwen, the sort of, I don't know what the princess equivalent to a duke is. We'll just say princess. The princess and the duchess, who is missing. No one knows where the duchess is. Their good friend Oni died saving the princess. Anisoptera tried to bring him back to life, sort of stretching out the use of his Revivify spell. Sadly, the arcane and divine magic didn't mix quite well, and he was unable to bring him back. They sort of sent Gwen along with Lorna, her bodyguard, to try and, I don't know, either bury him or see if they could get some sort of divine or arcane help from the Goliaths south of the city. And they went back to their own home to sort of observe the damage. And it was shreked. Not destroyed, but very overturned, as if someone was looking for something. The house is also officially named Fuckboy Manor. So the house was turned over. They also realized the basement, which had previously been sealed off, like sort of bricked over. The bricks had been exploded, as someone had broken in. And the party went downstairs, where they were attacked by a rush of rats, which is where we leave our people right now. I need everybody to roll for initiative. It'd be so kind.
Oh,
13.
natural one.
Natural one.
I'm so fucked.
It's a great way to start.
8.
9.
We're doing good. We're gonna die to these rats.
To be fair, you guys did just fight a dragon, like not even in it. I think you guys
and then be eaten by rats.
Just
That's
so tired. Okay, I didn't have a cooldown after that.
I was about to say, I don't think you guys took a short rest. I think you guys... Did you take a short rest? I don't remember. I remember Anisoptera quickly cast a healing spell to get all you guys.
That's it. Yeah.
We did not short rest.
Alrighty. Okay, that's a surprise tool that will help us later. First in the order is Kerfaderk. What would you like to do?
Run.
Okay.
I will run.
Where to?
Dang, I can't. Hold on 1 sec. Let me just see if I can find this basement. There it is. Okay. All right. I don't even...
What's specifically bad about these rats again? They're just very large.
It's just it's like 3 large swarms of rats. They seem very agitated, either magically or naturally. It's hard to tell just by looking at them, but maybe they're just really hungry.
All right, Kerfaderk's gonna beeline into this room. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Screaming the whole way.
Understood. The swarm of rats that was immediately next to you was tried to nibble at your ankles as you ran away and were unsuccessful. The other one that you passed is a little more successful. Does a 13 hit?
Yeah, I believe it does. I have
Okay.
12.
Gotcha. All right, you take 7 points of piercing damage from their bites.
Christ almighty. I scream again. I don't remember how many spell slots I have left, but I'm pretty sure the answer is 0. So
I think you have all your first level spells, but I don't know about. I think third is 100% gone.
Yeah, third's gone. Okay, let's just say that I have my first level spells. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Alrighty, understood. You do that. So roll for them hit points.
1d8. That's a 4.
That's a 4, he says. Okay. I have also some other news for you.
Fuck. You're not supposed to say that.
Sorry, this I don't like. I've started, for those at home, I've started using an iPad to help house my notes, and I definitely should have taken this for a test run first because I don't know how to use anything from a Mac. Okay, 1 second. Because here's the deal. You how much health did you get back? Sorry.
4.
Okay. You also sort of like you cure wounds on yourself, and the air around you becomes static. I need you to roll a D100 for a wild magic surge.
God damn it!
I'm so.
God damn it, V-Flip! God damn it!
Like how at this point we know whose fucking fault it is.
A D100?
Yes.
Okay.
It could be something really fun.
It could be. There is a lot of fun stuff in the new wild shape list we made. Or not wild shape, sorry. Wild magic.
Yay.
62.
62. Okay. This is insane. All right. I'll find it later. I mean, I'll find it on the iPad later. I can find it right now on my own computer. Oh, God damn it. This. Give it a moment. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. Well, that's why.
Damn it. Damn it.
Dadgummit. Frickin' heck.
We've been through enough. I lost my butt room. Now this. Now rats.
Oh, yeah, we did officially check, and sadly, there was no insurance purchased. Which is
There was an option, right?
No, one was not presented, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
I watched the whole section. There was... All right, 65, you said?
62.
62. That's different.
Better,
oh,
worse?
shit. You... can you real quick roll a D4 for me?
Sure. 3.
All right. For 3 minutes... we'll keep that in mind. This lasts 3 minutes. So, as you cure wounds yourself, you pull your hands back and examine them for a second, and they seem to be ballooning up a little bit as you start to grow. Your head kind of hits the ceiling of the basement. You are now considered a large creature for 3 minutes.
Oh, you're stuck in that room.
And yes, you are now stuck in this room.
Fuck.
Oh, no.
Not necessarily a bad thing, but certainly something of note. All right. Next up is the rats. They are going to follow you. They're not going to follow you. This one's going to stay here. This one's going to follow you. It was the one that tried to eat you. And this one's just going to stalk around over here. All right. So he's going to try and take a nibble at you. He misses, because they are a swarm of rats after all. And that's it for the rats. Anisoptera, you're up. You hear Kerfaderk screaming and running off into the distance.
Okay. I'm going to... Oh, it's so funny on here. I love that you could make him big. That's fantastic. I am going to peek around the corner here.
All right.
I guess that's the square I want to be in. And imagine as soon as I see my friend. Kerfaderk, what's the matter with you? Is this some sort of new spell? Okay. And then I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on the swarm of rats closest to me.
All right. That's a dex save, right?
Yes, it is.
All right. They failed. That's a 2.
How do you know they fail? Yeah, that fails. Great.
I should hope at level 6 your spell save DC is a bit higher than that.
Yes, it is. And 2d8 for the damage. That's going to be 11.
That is more than enough. You kind of quickly call down this sort of like iridescent fire that just smotes the rats in front of you. They're gone.
Nice. I'm going to go a little further into the room and say, Kerfaderk, is there anything we can do to help you? Are you all right? Did you choose this? Did you not choose this?
Kill me!
Oh, God. Guys. That's all I want to do.
All right, Avigard, it is you. This is actually very interesting that you guys rolled initiative. It's the way that you're all coming downstairs. Avigard, you're up next.
Okay, I guess I think
Wow.
I have enough movement to get over here to these guys, right? This little pack of
Oh
rats.
yeah, you definitely have enough movement.
Okay. Cool. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna get out my sword.
Very nice.
Okay, so that's what do I roll to hit?
Are you using what sword are you using? Sorry.
It's just the short sword. I haven't attuned to the new one at all.
Gotcha. All right, so that should just be your roll a d20 and then add your proficiency and your dexterity modifier. Pretty much, it'll be the same for like, just proficiency and dex.
Okay, cool. 10. Ugh.
10 is enough to hit them. They are just rats.
Thank God. Okay, let's see. Oh God, only 3. Oh well.
3 is not enough. They're a little hardier than that, but they are not looking so good.
Okay.
As you just kind of just run in and just start like making a little rat kebab with your short sword. Roland, you are up next. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Get next to him in a diagonal, and I'm just gonna start stomping them out with my quarterstaff. Like, fucking shit. And I'm just like treating this as if I'm like swabbing the underbelly of a ship.
Understood.
It's like this is just a day. That's gonna be 25 hit.
Yeah, 25 hits the rats.
Sweet. And that's gonna be 12 damage to him.
That's way more than enough. Those rats are dead. Those rats are so dead.
I have one more action, but I don't have any movement. I'll stay here, and I'm just gonna like cross my arms and look at Kerfaderk. Yeah, I don't know what that's not a thing he can do, is it? Are you okay?
Help me! Help me!
All right.
I don't know what that would look like.
Back to the top of the order, Kerfaderk.
Didn't Kerfaderk have a pet rat at some point?
At some point.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Kerfaderk died in the Undercity, and you guys just like you
revived him.
You stabilized him, but that was the last we saw of that.
I never picked that up.
A rat, or was he like a hamster or something? I feel like was he definitely a rat?
I think it was a rat.
He was a rat.
I'm pretty sure he was a rat.
I think I softened him in my imagination and made him.
He was a very clean rat, minus the fact that he was like dropped 2 stories to his death. But
Oh God.
Very clean rat. Did not deserve his fate.
But did he die?
Like
He
dirty
is canonically alive, but
If
I
he
don't.
died, he's starved in your pocket. That would be.
He survived the fall only to die of malnutrition.
Right.
God, you were in there. I
sounds about
thought you
right.
died. I thought you died earlier. Okay. Is it my turn?
That it is, Kerfaderk. That it is.
Okay. Jeez, I can't really fucking do shit, can I? I'm just gonna try and, with my big fucking stupid feet, just try and like stomp on the rats.
Fair enough. All right, just make an attack roll using your strength and your proficiency.
Fantastic. That was a very good roll. Hold on. Strength plus 0, so 17.
17 hits. So you said your strength is 0.
Yeah, plus 0 for
So
strength.
normally you would do 0 damage, but because you were enlarged, you add a d4 to your damage.
Yes. 1.
Yeah, that seems right.
Yeah, you managed to you're just roar, just sort of like gut instinct, just start stomping on these rats, which are now more like the size of just large bugs in your eyes, perspective wise, because you are so large. You heard it, but you don't kill enough to actively stop the swarm.
You are who you choose to be.
Whoa.
Okay, well, end my turn.
All right, the rats are gonna try and take a nibble out of you. That hits, and they do. Oof. They do 7 damage again.
Beefing it.
Sorry about that.
How am I looking? How am I looking right now?
You are at half health currently.
Okay. Well, beginning of the dungeon. This is the beginning of the dungeon. Okay, let's I'll end my turn.
Okay. Anisoptera, it's your turn.
Sacred Flame. Those rats in front of Kerfy.
All right, that is a 12.
That does not save.
All right, hit him with the damage.
Measly 7.
7 is enough. Those rats are toast. Goodness. Just the same deal. You quickly call the fire down, and Kerfaderk, you watch as the rats underfoot just kind of burst into flame. That's it for the rats.
We out of combat?
Yes.
Please. Short rest. Or long rest, perhaps. Please.
Well, I mean,
I
we
guess-
can go upstairs. I guess you just pop a squat on one of those barrels.
Here's my first question. I'm open to that possibility, either one. First question though, is there a way to scan the area for tracks to see if anyone's been through? What's our timeline? Is exploring this really tight, or is exploring this sort of whenever we like?
We came down here and all we found was rats. Am I wrong?
I think if somebody else was down here, they would have dealt with the rats.
True. Just in case, I just want to do a quick look for tracks thing.
It's strange that it's
The room is
open.
covered in dust after years of abandon. There are rat carcasses that line the floor after your little skirmish. They were clearly agitated by something. Across from the stairs that you guys came down is sort of 2 makeshift jail cells with a ring of keys that are on the wall opposite them. Isaac, if you want to search for tracks, could you give me a survival check?
Certainly. I'm going to guide myself as I do it.
Certainly.
Call on my time in the Feywild. Oh boy. Oh no, it'll be okay. Oh, okay, great. It was a 4 on the die, but my survival is +7.
Oh.
So that's 11, and my guidance was a 3, so 14.
14's still pretty good. 14, you are able to make out a series of tracks. There are some that are clearly Kerfaderks, but you also managed to discern what looks to be about 4 other sets of tracks in the area that are humanoid.
And do they seem fresh?
Yes, the caked layers of dust in this basement are pretty good timetable.
Do you look at these? Can you see these footprints through these caked layers of dust? Obviously, those that start to normal size and grow dramatically larger are Kerfaderks, but this other set, they all seem to be uniform.
They also go into the room that Kerfaderk is in. All of the tracks lead that way, I should specify.
Think that's our intruders?
Kill me.
We're not gonna do that, Curve.
At this point, Kerfaderk, you're
Just
starting
hang
to
tight.
you're starting to sort of slowly diminish back to your regular size. It did only last 3 minutes.
Oh,
That's a long time for some people, I hear.
Can I like pick my way into one of these cells and investigate, see if I can learn anything about who might have built them or why they are here?
Certainly, you can pick them. There's also a ring of keys on the opposite wall that potentially
Oh, I'll
could
just
unlock
do
them.
the keys.
Right?
Keys are good for locks.
You take off the keys. They seem to fit the locks like a glove. You open them. Give me... the cells reveal sort of dried blood sort of on the ground, but it is like you only know it's blood from like your time sort of in clandestine operations. Like the blood is like, it doesn't look red anymore. It looks very brown, but it's very clearly blood stains. Give me an investigation check.
Okay. 17 plus 7. I don't know what that is.
24.
24.
That's so good you also recognize something else. So you search the cells and you find a sort of like old weathered piece of parchment and sort of drawn or written, I should say, in blood, as if that was potentially the only writing implement the person had available to them, is a sort of like desperate cry for help and like last words and prayers. And it seems like this person was afraid of being sacrificed. You also notice with your keen eyes that this wall to the east over here, just specifically this wall right here, the little sort of like curved bit,
Okay.
is made of a different material than the rest of the stone in this entire room. And it is perfectly door-shaped.
Oh. Are we below the shiny thingy? Or is that way?
Yeah, the shiny thing would be a little further south, and that is up on the second floor.
Right. Second floor. Got it. And then follow-up question, is the blood note in common?
Yes, it is in common.
Okay. Wow. Well, y'all should probably read this. Pretty freaky and kind of awesome.
I think he was sacrificed.
I mean, he was gonna be, whether he was or not.
hey guys,
Hey, what?
how much extra money do you think we could get for square footage if we sold this house?
I mean, it definitely brings the price up.
It probably barely even accounts for the destruction of the butt room in terms of.
I wonder if there's another butt room down here.
I just think this should have been in the Zillow, you know? Why didn't we know about this?
It's true.
They don't usually
I don't know
advertise
where,
homes where people have been murdered.
We could rent this space out as we're living upstairs.
That's
we-
true.
Use it as another murder dungeon.
This could be
Yeah.
like a Sky D&D kind of thing. Or
I'd
sorry,
like-
Airbnb.
I'd like to kind of search around for for like a room maybe with like a dim overhead lighting and a bed and nothing else.
Sure. So the room you're in right now is appears to be like an old alcohol cellar, not explicitly wine. You see various casks labeled as like fire whiskey or wine aged for what appears to be a long time, based on the amount of dust in the room. One of the wine casks has leaked onto the floor, staining the floor red. You want to check the room north of you or south of you?
Tell you what, maybe Oh, maybe we should save some of these barrels. I mean, this is good stuff.
I think that's a great idea.
Look at
This
these
is cash
vintage.
cow or sacrificial blood wine.
Oh,
Are
sacrifice.
any of them labeled rum?
Yeah, you find at least like there is easily like 50 casks here. You find like 2 that are a sort of like a sugared rum that has been aged for. It says 10 years, but with the amount of dust on it, you suspect that to be a lot longer.
I absolutely pour some of that into my silver flask and just.
We're just opening.
I think this is a fantastic new set of our home.
We-
Though I do think we should keep moving after I have a few more swigs.
What about that door-shaped section of weird stone in the other room?
Can I
Should we
go
check-
over and
should we-
can I like give it a little feely up?
Sure. Give me a feely up check. No, give me another investigation check.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa. Lots of names. 14.
14. Based on like you almost like press every individual brick. It looks like whatever triggers the door is not in this room that you can see.
Ooh.
After Roland pretty much does a keg stand with one of these barrels, I think he would probably put his shoulder into the wall at full speed.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Athletics is +8. 18 + 8, 26.
You put your whole ass like into this. You like run from the wine cellar. Like you run like the full width of the basement. You crack into it and a couple bricks fall loose based on the mortar. You see the whole door sadly does not open. But you
Okay.
do see
But enough for like perhaps a small type creature, perhaps named Anisoptera, might be able to like fit their way in.
some might say that yes, it is enough for a classified small creature to be able to get through. You see a series of hold on, I have an eerie description for this, which is to say, whoops, it's not that description. A pitch black hallway filled with narrow stairs. That's all you get right now because no one can actually step on the stairs.
That's awesome.
I wonder if this is like a Skyrim dungeon, and like this is where we were going to end up once we're done with the dungeon, and it brings us back to the beginning.
Ooh. If we had kept going, it would have taken us to our own house.
Oh, nice. Is it yeah.
I'm
Is
just
it
sitting there with
blue?
my head inside of it, trying to look around, and it's just pitch black.
I'm
And
going to real quick. I'd just like to lay down and take a wee little nap.
Sure thing. Nap away, my friend.
I feel like Roland passes out as soon as he goes through this wall.
Just like your head in the hole,
Half
slumped
in,
over.
half out.
So, are you guys taking a short rest?
I mean, I'm good. I don't really need it, but
I need it desperately.
can I just do a little more investigating while they nap?
Sure. Where would you like to investigate? / what would you like to investigate?
I want to know if I can figure out if all of this alcohol, if it was like wholesale or like a business or like created just for their own pleasure or like, I feel like there's more information here. With these
Sure.
casks.
Give me a. Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Okay. Ugh, 13.
13. It looks like a lot of this was bought by it would appear that a lot of this, like, the barrels are all different makes, they have different branding on them, implying that, like, these were purchased by the owners. It wasn't, like, brewed here. And it just, like, you see occasional, like, small plaques that's like, ooh, I purchased this in First Light, like a rare find. Like this, like whoever this was a connoisseur. Yeah,
Okay.
they were a
Is any
fan.
of it like ceremonial or sacred?
Would you say you got a 13?
Yeah, that's okay.
Nothing rushes out to you as like this wine is explicitly for ceremonial purposes. I will say there is more wine than other types of alcohol here. And I would say also with a 13, you're able to wager that about 6,000 gold pieces is worth out of all the alcohol here if you could move it. Like if you could move this product, you guys could easily make 6,000 gold. The issue is going to be moving a great deal of alcohol in a city that was just attacked for high amounts of price. That might be a problem. So you might want to sit on it. You might not. I don't know. But like easily, the valuation you're able to make is about 6,000 gold pieces worth of aged alcohol.
Or we could
Lovely.
keep it.
Well, we could see, what's the market like for taverns in the town? How many were destroyed? We've got to remodel anyway. Could we create our own little?
We cannot drink it.
We can make a tavern.
If
Exactly.
we keep it, we cannot drink it.
What? Why not? Can we sell it?
We can drink
The
a little
fu-
bit of it, but I
the
mean, like,
fuckless
it's like a
flask.
fortune.
We call it the
Fuckless-
fuckless flask.
Or very good option, or just the butt room.
The
I was
butt
thinking that
room.
one too.
Oh,
And we can have a little. We have a little
brewery.
stage. We can put a
Little
stage in.
burlesque show every night.
Yes.
Oh yes, it would be a wonderful homage to our recently lost butt room.
Have little butt-shaped cups.
Yes.
You could do butt shots.
What
Roland
chugs?
isn't saying any of this.
Are
Are
He's
those
just
like
passed out.
body shots, but like out of someone's butt?
Okay, we're doing
That's
it.
still a body shot. I don't know how you do.
Called the butt room, and we're gonna serve butt chugs and butt shots. I'm gonna get on it
Love
right
it.
away. I run upstairs.
I thought you were sleeping.
Can you?
No.
I thought you were. Oh, you're not big anymore.
My ear was tickling.
Okay, thank you for that, James.
No problem. So Kerfaderk, you said you're running upstairs.
I'm running upstairs. I'm going. Fuck knows what I'm doing up there, but yeah, I'm gonna run upstairs.
All right, just feel free to drag your person wherever you want to be. Avigard, could you? What is your passive perception?
Jesus.
Is 11.
It's 11. Understood. Oh wait, did you say you're trying to go down those stairs over by Roland? I thought you meant like up to the like first floor and such.
That's what he meant, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think he was going to the butt room to like.
To salvage.
I
Plan
think, he
it.
gave
Let,
Plan
let the
Roland,
let the ideas flow.
Yeah.
I think he just wanted to give Roland a unconscious hug. And then he went upstairs. That's why his character was on top of mine for a moment.
Yes, and then I couldn't move mine. I could
James,
only.
my passive wisdom is 11, but my passive intelligence is 17.
Cool. Good to know. So we'll say, does Anisoptera and Avigard, do you guys do anything else during this hour of short rest before we proceed?
I'm gonna go, my dear little friend, oft used lantern of revealing, and just do a little comb over the prison cells and this room, and maybe take a look down the hole into that stairwell. I don't want to, fully adventure without everybody down the
Mhm.
stairwell, and then back into the room with the casks, and just sort of do a little sweep of everything, and then, that's the first thing I want to do.
All right, give me an investigation check with advantage because of the Lantern of Revealing.
Sweet. Okay. That is 19.
19. Okay. With a 19, you learn the following things. A majority of what you learn is like already the established stuff that Avigard found. You see, it sort of like shines like a black light on the blood, clearly letting you know that that is blood.
Nice.
In this room that you are in, It doesn't reveal anything extra.
Mhm.
When you shine it down the sort of stairs, there
Mhm.
is a sort of like, when you pick up like a really dusty blanket and there's like those god rays coming through your through your window, and you fucking flap the blanket and then just like dust motes are all in the air.
Mhm.
You see a lot of that sort of shown in your lantern, revealing down the steps that lead further down
Mhm.
that Roland's head is in. And then in the room with the casks, you see more footprints that are heading to the southern double doors. Like you
So
follow,
that-
you follow the rest of the
Hmm.
tracks, and they head down there.
Avigard, you see these tracks look like they take the southerly door.
Do.
Do you think that means we're cool to check the northerly?
I'm not sure that's what it means, but we might as well try.
Well, just that's not where they went. We could just maybe there's more casks or something.
Maybe let's go.
All right, let's try the northerly door.
Now, while it's just us, Anisoptera, I have a thought. Did you read that letter, the suicide, not suicide, the farewell note that I found in the jail cell? You read that, right?
I did, James. Will you read it again?
Yes, the sort of I don't have anything specific written. It's basically just it's like it's not a lot of square footage of parchment. This person clearly like either ripped it from someone's hand or something. So like it's just like a prayer to Sane. It's like regrets of like, I'm sorry I stole this from you, and it's like referencing like stealing from her brother. And then like it just says like there's a lot of it is sort of unintelligible scrawl, but you do pick out the word sacrifice sort of towards the end.
Yes, I do recall that suicide note we saw.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not real religious.
Mhm.
Sacrifices are not a big part of my gig, but you are, right? You're into all that, aren't you?
Well, sacrifices, no. I mean, religion certainly, believe in,
Ah,
but that's one of those things where when your God is your mother, it's hard not to believe. And I mean that in the literal sense, not the figurative, oh, mother goddess thing. Literal. She was literally my mother, so hard not to believe. But not sacrifices, no, not as much.
okay. So this doesn't ring any bells for you. That's all I was
Oh,
wondering.
no, not really. It's interesting though.
Just because, I mean, it seems like the people who lived here were kind of into some of the same shit as you, right? So I just kind of thought,
There's a little, that's the shiny room up there, reverence for nature, that sort of thing. Yeah, those are the ways we align, I'd say.
yeah.
Sacrifice. Other parts of the Feywild certainly go there.
Mhm.
Not the Sealy Court, but other parts.
Interesting.
And then, frankly, that's all
To both
connected to the.
you, by the way. I'm just trying to pick your brain.
Oh no, you're all good.
Alrighty, you guys open the door. And there's sort of a wash of musky odor that fills your nose, and inside you see a table with chairs, a desk, and Avigard. You get a very sort of clandestine vibe. Like this is a secret, or not like I mean, obviously it's all secrets in the fucking basement, but like there is a sort of an air of
It's giving round table.
yes.
Mm.
Also, I know that sort of towards the
Round
top there's a little
table.
blacked out section. That's genuinely just like a part of the map that doesn't connect to anything. That's
Okay.
not like a secret door. It genuinely means nothing. Just a heads up.
Sure. I've still got my lantern out as I enter across the threshold.
Sure. Make me another investigation check with advantage.
I don't know why I don't keep this shit out all the time. That's 14.
14. Okay, you find a symbol that was the same symbol found on the foot of the Dragonborn that was dead in Shelazar's estate that you now know to be associated with a group known as the Collective. You find it on a few scrolls. You unfurl the scrolls, and they reveal a series of codes that use the Dragonborn alphabet.
Well, this feels like it lines up with sacrifice, doesn't it?
Yeah, this is
Can you
something.
can you read any of this?
No, this isn't the same. It's not the same as Draconic, right? This is another
It
thing.
is Draconic, but like it's very clearly a code. Like you see letters that don't belong together. Like sort of for example, like you see one that's just TZ. Like that doesn't mean anything together.
Mhm.
Like if that's its own word, TZ, but that doesn't mean anything. So it's like it's very clearly like they're codes. They just use the Draconic alphabet.
Yeah, I am far too novice in this to crack a code in this language. But we should hang on to this information. I'm sure we know someone who can figure it out.
Maybe our friend from the magic school certainly owes us one.
Yeah, that just involves
Having to go
giving
back
it to
there.
him.
True.
I would
True.
also say you see the stairs that lead upward. I forgot that.
Ah, you see these stairs that lead upward?
I see those stairs that lead upward. That is crazy about those stairs.
Oh, I just turned myself on a diagonal. I've never done that before.
Oh, what the hell?
It's the new Anisoptera life perspective. He's just looking at things in a different light now.
I like it.
I mean, you want to go up there? It's easier for you than it is for me.
I do. It's just so hard to navigate on the phone. That's my problem.
Oh,
That's how I ended.
You?
That's
I
how I
can
ended up.
move you.
That's how I ended up sideways.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
we're just keeping Anisoptera diagonal from here on out. I
I'll
think.
just
I
carry
like
you
it
up
though.
the
I do
stairs.
like it. I do like it. I've still got my lantern out, by the way.
Roger that. So as you head up, you don't need to. There's nothing hidden up here. As you float up the stairs, you kind of. It's not so deep that your fucking ears pop, James. What the fuck are you saying? So you go up the stairs. You see a sort of what looks to be a false wall, with a button next to it.
You see this false wall with this button next to it?
I don't, but I think if I come up there, I'll probably be able to see it.
Oh,
So here I am
boy.
sitting on the railing inside the wall. Let's just hug. Okay. Wow, that is a crazy false wall with a button. Maybe we should press the button.
You think we should wait or just go for it?
I mean, let's press it. Let's press.
Yeah,
if it's
they
boring,
didn't-
then we'll have nothing to report, and then our friends will have had a nap.
And the intruders didn't come this way, so there's not someone waiting behind the door, right?
Right. Some secret passages just lead to nothing.
It's
So-
true.
Famously.
Famously. All right, we push the button.
All right. You push the button, and the false wall kind of like goes to the side. You guys, if you want to,
It's a big letter S.
scroll up. The S signifies secret. If you guys want to scroll all the way up to the ground floor, I know that's a little counterintuitive that the ground floor is the one in the topmost section, but if you scroll to the top, you've found a secret door that leads into the storage room.
Wait.
Storage room.
It's where the other big red S is.
Oh shit! That's good to know. I don't know if I love it, but it's good to know.
So it was basically what I thought. Nothing. Cool. Awesome. But
Didn't lead to
also
nowhere
about-
though. I just wanted to specify that.
No, it's very good. It's good to know. We don't have to traipse
No, we
through.
have to, but we do have to like figure out what the fuck that means about these people. Like, what
Yeah.
are we doing? What are we? Why?
How else did we? Because we just came down the stairs to get here, and so there's just multiple secret entrances. I guess is what we're learning.
Yeah, the basement is secret but very accessible.
Well, when we turn it into a speakeasy as part of the butt room,
That'll be a
multiple,
good way.
yeah,
Yeah, employee entrance.
you got to have 2 points of egress or something. I don't know what the codes are in our town.
What's OSHA say?
Yeah, exactly.
We'll say at this point it's been about an hour. So Roland and Kerfaderk, if you guys want to reap the benefits of a short rest, just tell me if that changes your stats or anything like that. Like if you want to use hit dice to heal, that kind of thing.
Yes. How do I do that?
So you are level 6, which means you have 6 hit dice. I believe your hit dice are d8s as a bard. And so what you can do is you roll a d8, add your constitution modifier. That goes to your health, and you can do that 6 times.
Great. All right, here we go. I will be back to you shortly.
Then for Dustin, I believe as a fighter, it's a d10. Look, I could be wrong about that. I haven't played a fighter in a minute.
Fucking 24.
24 for Kerfaderk?
Oh yeah.
That-
Actually, more.
That is more than enough. I think you were totally back up to full.
Wonderful. All right. I've been sort of cleaning up the butt room.
It's pretty rough. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's in a rough state, but it's not the end of the world. Like, it's not gonna need a whole overhaul. It's definitely, but you are gonna have to get some contractors in here to like fix some of the like rotating, like the rotating walls that reveal just pictures of butts, stuff like that. Like, it needs some work, but it's not. You're not starting from square one. You know what I mean?
All right. I go into town.
All right. Okay, then we'll cut back to you, Kerfaderk. Then
Fantastic.
we'll have a little Kerfaderk moment. But
I'm too short rest if you're just gonna go into town.
You gotta be well rested for your hiring other people to do work for you.
Roland, are you taking any benefits from the short rest? Roland?
He's lost his voice.
He seems to. Oh, he's got it. He's onto it. He's a professional. He knows what's up.
Never call me a professional. I will prove otherwise a second later.
Your spooky voice is on, by the way.
Fuck!
Okay, sorry.
Sorry, I didn't. There was a part of it that's like, just let him keep going.
Damn it. While we were doing stuff with Avigard and Anisoptera, my mic fell because I recently broke my stand and it unplugged itself. So I had to redo my inputs
You're
and stuff like that.
passionate about your craft.
I'm passionately in love with it, but it also hates me. So, I feel like I was talking that entire time and I was fucking muted. God damn it.
I'm so sorry.
No, you are fine. Roland notices, he opens his eyes and sees he's still in the dark, tries to like get up and notices, oh, I'm still in the fucking wall. Oh, God. Gets himself out, dusts off like the rocks that are like on his shoulders, stretches it out, just make sure everything's feeling okay. Looks and sees that no one is around him and is like, all right, okay. I want to go upstairs and just kind of take a look at what everyone else is doing and just try and get learn about the secret passageway. And then I see that the butt room is starting to get some people working on it, and I'm just okay, so this is what's happening. I want to investigate the lower doors, but I kind of want to wait for everybody else to.
Absolutely. How about this for specificity? I have a way where the dungeon crawl can continue with Kerfaderk. But before I continue, Roland, do you use any hit dice or anything during your short rest?
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying, but I was unable to speak. I used 3 of my 6. I got 20 hit points back, so I'm up to 56 out of
56. Very nice. All right. So what we're gonna say is, for the short rest, Kerfaderk, you spent it going into town to try and find. Are you going to the same contractors, or?
Yeah, I'll go to the same ones just to see if they're if the hut's still there. If
Gotcha. So you head south, towards the South District, where Greg's Guys, I should say specifically, is set up. They are currently closed, it looks like, but you see, you recognize the 2 gnomes that helped you are outside, like boarding up their windows, and you see the one with the comically stereotypical like red gnome hat, and then the one with the spectacles that helped you.
Whoa! What's going on here, guys? Greg's guys.
Well, you know how it is. People all the time. They, as soon as the government falls apart, just looting and rioting, and we just want to be prepared. We're just honest backdoor fucking gnomes. Just trying to keep our storefront safe. That's all. Yeah, you just gotta keep the storefront safe, man.
Yeah, I know how it is. And speaking of the back door, I need some butt room renovations.
Butt room renovation. Wait, didn't we? You guys are the ones in the old district. We just helped you out very recently, right? You wanted the secret, the kinky one with the sconce, and then the Barry Manilow plays.
Yeah, it was perfect, and I really loved the work that you guys did. But get this, somebody wrecked my butt room.
Oh no! Somebody wrecked the butt room. That is like that is just, you don't mess with another man's butt room. You don't mess with another man's butt room.
Don't mess with another man's butt room.
I tell you what, we normally don't have a warranty set up, but it was so recently that we could consider, giving you a bit of a discount, considering you're such a fine customer. I mean, a man wants a butt room. A dragon just attacked the town this morning, and you're a man who knows what he likes, and I can appreciate that.
And I just try and casually pepper in there, and make it seem unrelated to this whole butt room situation that I was actually one of the people that helped defeat the dragon. And I just go, yeah, that dragon thing was crazy. I tell you what, he almost took us out, but we got the better of him.
Got the better of you weren't. Oh my god. He's part of the fuck. That's right, you're part of the Fuckless Four, the Brave Four.
I'm embarrassed. Please,
I usually don't do this, but if you could sign something for my niece, we could do that. We could do that butt room stuff pro bono.
Of course. Would you like me to sign her butt?
No. I'll be honest. I think that's maybe my bad for not specifying something, but
no, that's my bad.
How about this? Why don't I grab? Let me just
the situation.
It's okay. And he quickly runs inside and comes back with like some parchment and a quill, and he's like, "Hey, don't worry, you don't have to use your blood this time. Just a regular old signature will do."
All right. What's your niece's name?
Greg.
Your niece's name? Greg.
Yeah, her name's Greg as well.
Fantastic. Okay, and I write to Greg from Kerfaderk, one of the members of the Fuckless Four. Best wishes. I promise pinky swear, I would never sign your butt.
Oh wow, thank you, man, so much. This is really appreciated. I tell you what, as soon as I can get all my guys together, we'll get right to work. We still have the key to your front door, or we have a copy of it. So so we'll be in and out quick as bunnies. You won't even know we were there.
Okay, sounds good to me.
All right, we'll say at this point now the short rest is back. You were back in the house. If you join your compatriots in the basement.
Guys, I have the best news ever. They're going to repair our butt room.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So what's the good news?
That was the good news, Roland. I tell you what, a good romp in the butt room, that'll get your spirits up.
What's he going to set us back this time?
Yeah, Roland, you need to get fucked.
I don't know, actually. He said it was a discount. I think a super discount. But don't worry, I'll take care of it.
I don't know why I felt a little anxious when you said that. Yeah, I'm sure we'll make it happen.
I'm great at owing people things. I'm great at owing a favor
Being
or
in
two.
debt. You're very good at being in debt.
Oh yeah, that
Usually
egg
people
guy.
don't say
That
that out
egg guy
loud.
still hasn't come back around, has he?
The egg guy never came.
Sure hasn't.
Maybe he has something to do with Greg's eggs.
I supremely doubt it.
I don't know. Yeah, he never came around, and I sure hope he doesn't, because I owe that guy big time. But we can owe Greg's guys too. Maybe they can build a bar. A
What's this
speakeasy.
wee shit? Hang on, no.
We could do brunch. We could use the eggs for brunch.
Oh, we could use the
My
eggs. You think we need a
God,
liquor license? Nah.
The stream just becomes the Fuckless Four open a B&B.
You know,
I wouldn't be
cozy
opposed.
D&D.
Yeah.
It's more of an
And we
RP session.
secretly sacrifice our guests in the basement.
Sweeney Todd.
What is that?
I'm
So, do we go down this southerly door, or do we explore the staircase first? What do we think?
in the spirit of the butt room. I would love to go into the southerly door.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Okay.
I think that'd be cool.
All right. So y'all are just opening the door?
I'll try and
Think
do
so.
what Roland did to the other door and burst in head first.
You're not
I'm
gonna
a
try
little
to open it
proud.
first?
No.
All right. You succeed in that you just kind of have to run into it. Like they're not incredibly, sturdy doors. Give me an athletics check just for shits and gigs.
That'll be a 10.
A 10. Yeah, you burst through the door. You burst through the door
What the
And
fuck?
what happened?
and reveal you see an elf wearing a sort of blue robe leaning up against a table. His robes are covered in soot and dust, and just the expression on his face, clearly he's having a bad time. And you hear quite clearly as well a sort of conversation between multiple voices in the adjoining room. The elf makes eye contact with you and then says, guys, they're back.
Whoa.
And he puts his hand
What
up. He's
the
like, whoa,
fuck?
hey, whoa, hey. What's up, man?
We're cool. I come in peace. I do not want any trouble. I think I got turned around in one of these hallways over here.
No, Kerfaderk, this is our house. We're not the intruders.
They're in
this
our
time.
house.
I know, I'm just fucking scared.
Wait, no, guys, what are you know? You're in our home, right?
That's crazy. You're totally cool with us leaving, right? And he wiggles his fingers.
Oh no.
Kerfaderk, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh!
Uh-oh, he's doing what you do.
Uh-huh. But I can't be charmed.
Oh.
Wait, can I?
You have advantage. You have advantage on your roll, but you can't be put to sleep. That's what it is.
Okay.
Oh, what's the thing that can no longer be done to me?
Wisdom saving throw.
People can't transform you, Avigard. So, like that thing that happened to Kerfaderk where he became bigger, that couldn't happen to you. Among other things, like you can't be turned into a goat.
Right.
I got a 12.
Got a 12. Suddenly, this guy, like, hey, you don't know this guy, but he seems like a nice guy. This is not a problem. Like, you must have invited him over and forgotten. He's totally chill.
Hey guys, this guy's cool. We should give him a break.
I think I
No.
don't believe that a spell was cast at all. This just seems like regular Kerfaderk behavior. So I completely just I just put a hand on his chest. And I'm like, Kerf, no, this is our basement that was locked up for a long time, and these people are living here.
No, this guy's cool. I'm telling you. This guy's cool.
Gotta listen to this guy, man. Like, we go way back. We're totally friends, and there's nothing wrong. I'm just gonna squeeze past you guys. I left something upstairs.
I don't think you're gonna squeeze past anything, pal. Who are you?
That's crazy. And he, like, you guys see he looks over to the right, and, like, his eyes are wide, and he's like, and he's like, it's nothing. Guys, it's a total misunderstanding. the dragon came, right? And I just was like, oh, so scary. And your back door was unlocked. So I just
No, absolutely was not unlocked.
It completely checks out.
the dragon broke the lock.
No, we were with the dragon the whole time.
How tall's this guy? You said he's like a goblin?
He's
an elf,
he's an
I think.
Oh, shit.
he's an elf. He's like
a goblin. No,
like-
say that, Roland. Say that.
No, I feel like I do. Like, just can't. Like,
What
is
are
this
you, a
guy?
goblin or something?
Fucking goblin. And I want to like raise him by his shirt and like just put him up against the wall and say, "Please tell us what you're doing here," and then I don't have to cover up another murder this week.
Oh, that's
What other murder did you cover up this week?
that's crazy. Hey, dude, man, I'm just doing a job. I didn't know that like you guys were gonna be alive.
Okay, yeah, I understand you're doing a job. What's the
Yeah.
job?
The job is
I'm totally one for like picking up, odd jobs here and there, mercenary work, whatever. But I just what's going on, and then we can continue, your business.
He's just doing a job, Roland. Do you want some wine?
I would.
Kerfaderk, are you drunk?
Kerfaderk, maybe you should go get yourself some wine.
That's a great idea.
I prefer rosé if you got any, but
I'm just gonna
the
close
job.
the door behind Kerfaderk.
I'm going to grab wine.
Sure. So, I mean, I look. It's a simple. We call it a smash and grab, right? You come in, you break some stuff, and you grab something. The problem is we've had a hard time grabbing. I mean, I've had a hard time grabbing the thing. You guys wouldn't happen to have like a secret treasure map that leads to like a bounty beyond all bounties and endless
Of
riches?
course we do.
Oh, thank God!
Oh my
You don't mind if I borrow
Kurt!
that, do you?
Go drink. I've never said this to you in my life.
I'm in the room.
What? Roland?
I'm gonna flit over and slap Kerfaderk across his face.
We had that map. Why would we be here? Building a butt room, doing a whole lot of nothing.
What do I roll to slap Kerfaderk in the face?
You don't got to roll anything. You smack.
Okay, great.
You smack him right in his fucking face, Kerfaderk. You immediately come out of the charm person spell.
You son of a bitch. Can I just real quick, as an action, does it have to be a counter action?
What do you want to do?
Counter charm.
Oh, counter charm. Yeah, you can just start playing counter charm if you want.
Sure.
So now everyone has advantage against being charmed.
I love this song.
Don't listen to this man. He's a lying little skank. He's a
Yeah, that's what you
lying
were saying.
skank. Don't listen to this man. He's
Yeah,
a
we got it.
lying skank.
We
A
know.
lying skank.
Like 4 pages behind.
I used to think he was my friend. I used to think he was my body.
Was anyone else confused?
Out he's a lying skank.
You are now all filled with Kerfaderk's counter charm. You have advantage against being charmed.
Amazing.
And he's like, "Hey,
Wow.
listen, no offense. Just if you guys just give me the map, I'll go. It's not. It doesn't have to be a whole thing. Honestly, he like takes a look at all of you. I could just go. I could just leave. Like if that's
No, you can't. No,
I can't.
no, you can't. So listen, you're gonna tell us who hired you, or
Mhm.
I don't think you're ever gonna leave this basement.
I
Please.
brashly run and I cut off his arm.
Oh my god.
Okay, I was playing bad
What?
cop, but I wasn't really gonna do anything.
We're all
Jail
bad
cells
cop.
in the next room. Jesus Christ.
I would.
Time man.
I would say this isn't a surprise. He sees you. You're across the room. He sees you coming. So we're gonna have everybody roll for initiative.
Perfect.
Oh fuck.
God.
I was like
Fuck.
12.
so scared.
I really biffed it. I thought I'd just be able to do that.
I thought I'd just be able to mutilate this man. Why not?
All right, Avigard, what'd you get?
16.
16. Roland.
11. No, 12.
12. Anisoptera?
I got a +1.
5. I did not see that coming.
Kerfaderk.
I got 3.
3.
My
Even Kerfaderk didn't
God,
see it coming.
Kerfaderk didn't see it.
Ugh.
But I'm sure that guy really rolled like shit.
Oh, yeah, terrible.
Oh yeah, terrible.
How many people are with him? So many questions we should have asked before we tried to
Shoulda.
cut
We don't
off
know
his
anything
arm.
about this man.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
We
True.
don't know anything about this guy. And
Lying in
now,
the
is his
sun.
arm gone, or did he?
All right, so top of the order is Avigard. Avigard, do you want to do anything to stop
He doesn't-
or help Kerfaderk in any way?
Kerfaderk doesn't get the surprise action of trying to hack his arm off.
No, he's across the room and pulls a dagger, whatever weapon
Okay,
Kerfaderk
okay.
has, and is going
Yeah,
in
no,
Russian.
I'm definitely
Okay,
gonna
okay.
interpose in that and, deflect that whatever, I guess, sword. I don't fucking know what he's using.
What is Kerfaderk attacking with?
Oh, I thought I had
Just out of curiosity, like I just don't. I'm just
Yeah,
curious.
you don't even have something for that.
You
You don't even have something for that, bitch.
I'm going barehanded to try and
Just rip it off.
No,
Arm out of his
you have a dagger because your Nair used dagger and you were trying to get shit off the dragon before.
I take the
You definitely have a dagger.
and I throw it across the room and then I run at him barehanded.
Gotcha. Understood.
Okay, I'm gonna be really awesome. I'm gonna simultaneously catch the dagger
Mhm.
and say "fuck" and throw the rope and tie this guy up.
Okay, so
Nice.
first make me a dexterity saving throw. Kerfaderk, roll an attack. Make an attack roll with the dagger.
12.
Gotta get higher than a 12.
It's okay. I got 25.
Avigard just runs up on this motherfucker and just quickly interposes themselves, grabs the dagger, and you say fuck. He has to make a dex save himself.
Yeah, he does.
That is a 14.
Oh, okay. He needs a 15. So.
All right. The mage appears
Oh.
to be wrapped up in the rope.
Mage.
See.
I mean, he's an elf. He's an elf in a robe. He could be anybody.
He's a barbarian.
He's actually a barbarian.
He just wants to be our mother.
Yeah.
Roland, do you see all of that happen? And Kerfaderk is making a beeline
I sure do.
for the elf. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna go. I feel like I'm still fairly close. That I'm gonna go up to the elf, and I'm just gonna start hitting him with like my shield isn't like in a ready position. Like I'm walking up to him, and I'm just gonna start hitting him like.
Sure.
That's
Make
the
an
first
attack
one.
roll with advantage as he is captured by the rope.
Absolutely. That's gonna be a 22,
That hits.
and that is going to be 11 for the first attack, and advantage, please. 18.
18 hits.
18 good? Cool. And that's gonna be 11 again.
All right. You beat this man literally within an inch of his life.
Oh,
Within a hit point of his life. Anything else you'd like to do?
Let's not kill him.
that's kind of it. Yeah, no, I feel like I did exactly what I wanted to. That's-
All right.
perfect.
It's now his turn, and he just shouts, "Help!"
Who the hell are you talking to?
He's got
Anisoptera.
friends.
Anisoptera, your turn.
Okay. I want to. He's tied up with the rope.
Yep.
I want to. Surely somewhere down here is a loose rag of some kind. I want to gag this mage and then crack the door and say, "Okay, listen up, whoever's in there. We've got your friend tied up, hurt within an inch of his life. We've already killed a dragon today. We don't want to kill anyone more. Reveal yourselves with your hands up. Tie yourselves up if you like. That'd be great. And maybe we'll let you live."
All All right, make a persuasion or intimidation check, whichever you prefer.
Okay, I'm not very good at either of those, but
Scary.
can I guide myself?
Sure, we'll say that you can.
Yes, I guided myself. Gave myself the best chance at being intimidating or persuasive. Both +0. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
James, am I allowed to have thoughts when it's not my turn?
Yeah, you can think on your turn.
I was just wondering if this guy looks like a homie, because he's obviously a professional criminal, and I was wondering if he's a homie.
Yeah, make a history check.
I rolled, with the guidance, a 7.
A 7. Your voice cracks. I mean, you sound like a tiny little bug man saying all of these threats.
I'm just mad, but I will kill you.
What'd you get, Anisoptera? Or Avigard, sorry?
I got 18.
18. You don't recognize this guy specifically, but he's very much in the Sanguine. Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
And I wanna prep a sacred flame. Just in case someone comes around the corner and seems like they're coming in an aggressive manner.
I will say maybe. What is the casting time for guidance? Because if it's an action, I'm going to say no.
Let's find out. You can say no, but we'll find out.
I think it's a verbal bonus action. I could be totally wrong.
Show me GU. Action. Never mind. Very well.
Alrighty. You all hear shuffling behind the door, and a sort of gruff voice calls from the other side. Let him go, and we'll leave all peaceful like.
No?
Well, sorry, Torva. And he's the elf goes, sorry, wait, what? Whoa!
Oh, fuck.
Right, and that's his turn. Kerfaderk, it's your turn. You get the slowest runner in the world as you are making your way towards the mage.
I'm so stressed about it.
He's looking pretty bad, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna cast suggestion on him, and I'm gonna say, you can't help but tell us everything you know in a constant loop about what you're doing right now.
All right, and that is a wisdom saving throw? All
Yeah.
right, now he is also an elf, so he's going to get advantage on this as well.
I give myself
he's
bardic inspiration as well. Oh,
So
wait,
it's
no.
advantage when he has no life left in him?
Yeah, it's just an innate thing in elves and half-elves. They're really against charming.
But isn't he a goblin?
Oh, shoot.
I think so.
Cast suggestion and tell him he's a goblin.
Oh my god.
He rolled a 15.
Fuck! Dang it. I should have done unsettling words first and then done that. Next time, it's fine. Just a spell slot.
Just a precious little slot.
I'll give him unsettling words now.
Alrighty.
Poo poo pee pee. It's poo poo pee pee time, bitches. Oh yeah, bitch.
It's what? At this moment, sorry, not at this moment. Are you done, Kerfaderk? Sorry, I don't want to.
I'm done.
Bogart, your turn. All right. At this moment, the door bursts open, and you see a goblin-looking fellow with a scimitar about as big as he is, and Anisoptera, he has taken 2 swings at you. That's going to be a 13 to hit.
Does not.
And all right, so both of his swings, he's like jumping and trying to swing at you. Sadly, none of it is working. That's it for his turn. He kind of like, he looks out and clearly like that was his whole like, that was the entirety of his plan, was just run out and swing at you, and he missed, and he was kind of upset by that. But he did bring the door open, and you see behind him a taller, hairier-looking goblinoid, a bugbear, for those who may or may not recognize that cheese. With sort of long, gangly arms and a morning star, kind of like looking up like... Avigard, your turn. The door bursts open, you see a goblin swing at your boy. What would you like to do?
I kind of just want to put this guy who I've got tied up behind bars just real quick, just to have that done.
Sure. Make an athletics check to like pick him up and move him.
Yeah. I can do that. Well, I mean, we'll see if I can do that. Oh, 21.
Sure. You have your full movement. You have all 30 feet.
Great. All right, here we go, buddy. See if I can.
I'll move him. I'll have
You
him.
gotta move him, right? I can't move him.
Yeah. Oop, that is heal tool. That is not the movement.
Okay, I'm gonna lock him up, and then I'm gonna very, 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 very stealthily hide those keys on my body, but nobody's seeing me do it. Please, please, God, nobody's seeing me do it.
Yeah. Make a stealth check.
Oh, damn. 7.
7. The elf sees you do it, and so does Kerfaderk.
What was that? What just happened?
Doesn't really matter if the elf sees me do it, I guess, but don't worry about it, Kerfaderk.
Don't even worry.
Alright.
Don't even trip.
I won't even trip.
You
Alrighty.
still have money, right?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Can I have Anisoptera, Roland, and Kerfaderk's passive perception, please?
Yeah.
14.
14 as well.
Right. Then you guys.
Great.
I
Love
thought
to
I
hear
saw
that.
something.
Does dark vision help? Oh, wait, Anisoptera, do you have dark vision also? Or is it just
Don't actually.
Anisoptera.
Yeah.
This guy comes out of nowhere. Suddenly, he's behind you.
I never put down my lantern and revealing. It's been.
That's for investigation, not perception.
Doesn't it just reveal things?
It does reveal things, but he's not magically hidden. He's just very sneaky.
Okay.
A humanoid basically sort of like Dragon Ball Z, just sort of like appears behind you with a short sword, and he is going to take a swing at you. He's actually going to take 2 swings. Does a 18 hit?
Yes, an 18 hits.
Does a 17 hit?
Yeah, 17 hits.
All right. So they both hit. You take 5 damage from the second attack.
Okay.
But the first attack is significantly more. You take 15 points of damage
Total or from the first attack?
from the first attack
Jesus fucking Christ.
as he sneak attacks you. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god.
First of all, it's 20 total, right?
Yes, 20 damage total.
Jeez, and a Constitution saving throw?
Yep.
That's a 19.
19. Yeah, you're totally fine. You feel sort of like some kind of venom entering your system, and you quickly like sort of like just almost reflexively like flex your muscles, and it kind of like squeegees out of the wound. As this man says, "Ah, goddammit, this flying bugman has avoided my toxic love. Quick, everyone!"
Of course he's French.
Why wouldn't he be?
Roland, it's your go.
Great. I don't know who I should attack at this moment. I'm gonna get the guys next to Anisoptera. I'm going to whichever. No, I'm going for the smaller guy, who's closer to the bugbear.
Gotcha.
And I'm gonna do 2 attacks to them. First one is gonna be a 27 to hit.
That definitely hits.
The other one is going to be 6 plus 14.
And they're both on the goblin?
Yeah.
The 14 does not hit.
Damn it. Okay. Well.
As he quickly parries the second attack with his shield.
Yeah. Well, that first one did 12 damage.
It sure did. As he's looking pretty rough and tumble from that.
Good. And I'm gonna stay there just so I don't take any opportunity attacks.
Sounds good. Next up is the elf. He is just going to try and get out of the ropes. You said it's a 15 he has to beat? Avigard?
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. It's 15.
It's okay. Gotcha. He is still stuck in the ropes. He's unable to get out at this time. Turns out he does have a sort of caster's frame, and he's quite lanky and not able to get out of the ropes. Next up is Anisoptera. You are beset by enemies on all sides. What would you like to do?
It's time for something new.
Ooh.
I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians.
Ooh, you're gonna have to read that spell to me, bud.
That's a good
Well, it's a fun one.
I'm sure it is.
You call forth spirits to protect you. They flit around you at a distance of 15 feet for the duration. If you are good or neutral, the spectral form appears angelic or fey, your choice. If you are evil, they appear fiendish. When you cast the spell, you can designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected by it. An affected creature's speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 3d8 radiant damage if you are good or neutral, or necrotic if you're evil. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage.
That it's 15 feet?
Yep.
Damn, that is quite an aura. Look at that shit.
And it's not going to affect, obviously, any of the Fuckless Four.
Sure.
But everybody else. Yeah.
All right, and what saves do they have to make?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. All right, and then they get attacked, or they just get attacked regardless?
They take damage whether they save or not, but more if they don't.
Gotcha. All right, I will make saves for the 3 of them then. Okay, the bugbear fails. The goblin passes, and the spy gets a 10. So I think he also fails.
What did he get to pass?
The goblin got an 18.
Okay, well, yeah, he passed.
A surprisingly wise little goblin.
So the failers take balls. The failers take 13 radiant damage, and the winners take half that. 6, I guess, if you're rounding down.
No, I round up always. I'm a rounder.
Oh, sweet.
I'm a round upper.
Round upper.
All right, but also for you guys, you know what I mean.
Well, thanks.
All right, you kind of you tell me, what do your spirit guardians look like?
They look like sort of like I do, but I feel like they're larger and more primal looking, and maybe a variety of bugs in there. One sort of dragonflyish, one sort of like dung beetle-ish, and one's kind of beefy.
Absolutely.
And maybe one's butterflyish. Got a little variety happening.
So a series of sort of Hollow Knight-esque,
yes, totally,
insectoid, spectral creatures come out and just start tearing into the Frenchman, for instance, kind of looks at it as if I know this is simply but an illusion, and then one buries its mandibles in his throat, and he's like, "Oh no, it is not an illusion." As the goblin it looks pretty rough from that, even though he did succeed the save. Yeah, they are not having a good time with that.
And it's concentration, just so you know.
Good to know.
And it's anytime when they enter the area for the first time, or if they start their turn there.
Ah, good to know. We'll say then this is all the damage that they took at the start of their turns.
Isn't this when they entered the space because the space
Oh,
created?
fair enough.
and-
You know what? Fair enough. We'll take that.
Thanks.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I think that's it.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Next is the bugbear, who has to make another wisdom save. That is a 15. Is that enough?
That is 15. 15 is the save.
All
so-
right. He makes it. Meets it, beats it. I mean, so if you could roll that damage again, or are we just going to keep the same damage?
Let's roll. Let's keep it fresh, because I might get better. In fact, I already have. That's 19, so halved.
All right. That is 10. That's still quite a bit. He is not ba-da-ba-ba-ba loving it, I'll be honest with you there. As he notices that he's not ba-da-ba-ba-ba loving it. And as such, kind of like you all, well, by you all, I would say Roland and Anisoptera, you see a fear set into this bugbear's eyes as he just takes the disengage action and starts booking it.
Good.
I mean, that's fair.
That way? Oh, because he disengaged.
So sadly, Roland and Anisoptera do not get attacks of opportunity against him, as he's just running. That's it for him. Kerfaderk, it is your turn though, and a bugbear is just kind of hanging out right next to you.
Fantastic. All right, I'm going to try and hold person him.
Sure. So that is a wisdom save for him, right?
Let me just double check. Yes.
All right, and bugbears are actually immune to hold person. No, I'm just kidding. But his wisdom is trash, and he fails with a 5.
Of course. it is.
Fantastic.
I had no doubt. Not for the slightest moment.
All right, he is held as you kind of like you hold up your hand, just sort of in anger at this sort of situation. You've been tricked. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. What were you gonna say?
Oh well, it's just I'm looking at the spell again, and an affected creature's speed is halved in the area.
What's halved, is it? All right, so that would be. That's as far as he gets. Kerfaderk still, I assume, casts the spell on the bugbear. Alrighty. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Kerfaderk?
Oh no, that's it.
All right. It is at this time that something strange happens. I pressed the wrong goddamn button.
That is strange.
I immediately regret getting this goddamn iPad. Suddenly, the air around you guys grows stark cold. And you do not see this initially, but you hear, "Get out!" from sort of a cacophony of voices. And out of the walls, is there speed? Oh, that is quite a bit, actually. All right, but you suddenly you see the ghostly figure of a dragonborn kind of come from out of the southern wall. It now has to make a wisdom save to deal with your spiritual guardians. That is a 16. They pass. Want to roll damage for that real quick while I keep describing. 5, 10. Boom. Out of the still southern-ish wall, but out of a different wall, you see another dragonborn ghost. This time with only one arm. Kind of also appear. They got an 11, so they fail. Okay, so what is the damage?
18.
18 and 9. Understood. All right. And what kind of damage is it? Just because they have some resistances and stuff.
It's radiant damage.
Ah, good to know. These ghosts do not appear very happy. People are in their domain. Both of them both of them look over. One looks at the friend of ours named Roland, and the other one at the goblin. And both the goblin and Roland very much need to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma.
Goblin fails.
That's gonna be a 7.
And so does our dear friend Roland. Roland, what does Roland see as sort of the visage of undeath takes over him and he loses control of his body?
Oh.
I think he sees the Triton inside his head, and even though it's not really him, it's this really toned, strong person who's almost faceless. Just put a hand over the dome of his head and just start saying, "You're no longer in control. You are no longer in control. This vessel is mine." Over and over again until he slowly just starts going crazy in his own head.
Roland's vision fades but doesn't go away as Roland sees himself pick up his snake staff in aggression and turns to anyone. Roland, you can tell this spirit doesn't care who the enemy is. It's going to swing at everybody. Good to know. It would be the goblin boss's turn, but the goblin boss doesn't have a turn anymore. Next up is Avigard. You are in the room with the jail cell. You just saw the elf try to break free of his bonds. What's going on? You don't even know that this shit... You heard the spooky ethereal get out, but that's about it. Avigard? You're muted again.
Sorry, fuck.
It's all right.
For whatever reason, good or bad, I'm confident in this jail cell, so I'm just gonna leave what's his face. And I'm gonna come in here and figure out what the hell's going on. So let me at least just get a little bit of an idea of what's going on in here.
Sure. You walk into the room. What's your passive insight? So it would just be 10 plus if your insight.
17.
17. Roland does not look like himself.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, I guess I can attack one of these guys.
Certainly. Who would you like to attack?
I think I have a pretty straight shot to the what's it called again?
The bugbear?
Bugbear. I was gonna say bee bear.
I will also accept Boo Bear, I think, from this point forward.
Boo Bear.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the bugbear with the raven dagger.
All right, make that attack roll with advantage for me, please.
Sure. Not bad. Okay, so 17 is the attack.
17 hits. Roll for damage. You will also have sneak attack on this.
Okay. Okay, so 2 plus... Okay, 10.
10 total with sneak attack?
Yeah.
All right, that is more than enough. You throw the raven dagger. It flies out and strikes the bugbear square in the chest. As the eyes kind of like float back slack. Kerfaderk, you feel your hold person spell boom, kind of fades as that's not a person anymore. That's a dead body.
Great.
Yeah.
1 down.
Alrighty. Next up is the spy. The spy is freaked the fuck out. I'm gonna quick make a check for him. Yep, yeah, that checks out. Can I have everyone's passive perception, please? How about I just say it this way? Is anyone's passive perception above 20?
No.
No.
All right.
No.
Avigard, in a way, sort of like you would recognize, game recognize game. This dude just disappears. Like, he is a stealthy motherfucker, and
Which dude is disappearing?
the one that was north of Anisoptera, the one, a sort of a sneaky rogue-like fellow such as yourself. Here, I'll show him again.
And he just started his turn in the
That he did.
area,
so
right?
He shall make a wisdom save. That is a 21.
Well, that certainly saves.
Certainly saves, but his movement is halved, which is good to know.
15 was the total.
15 was the total, so he takes not 15. He takes 8. All right. He is going to try and slink away. Now y'all cannot see him. So Anisoptera, if you want to make an attack of opportunity, you can, but you will have disadvantage. And Roland, I am making you make an attack of opportunity with your snake staff, but you will have disadvantage because you cannot see him.
First one was a 23. Second one was a 19.
Right. Sorry, Anisoptera?
No, go ahead.
No. You to describe the full image, if you hit.
I'll do it with Sacred Flame, so he can make two deck saves.
I think you need a feat to be able to
Use a spell for an opportunity attack?
Because it's technically a reaction. So if you have a reaction spell, that could work.
Then I'll use my dagger I never use.
Alrighty.
I assume a 9 doesn't hit.
A 9 does not. Roland. Again, Roland is not in control of his faculties and in fact is painfully aware, though he is in this hypnotic state of this voice telling him he's not in control, he is painfully aware that his body is ambulating on its own. And as such, you see as the snake staff kind of like, it's a very out-of-body experience. You see as your hand raises it up and just brings it down on the Frenchman's head, and you hear the Frenchman's last words are, "Ah, sacre bleu!" as he is also dead.
Classic.
Roland, you didn't even have to roll damage. He had 2 hit points left.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. Next up, after the spy, would be Roland's turn, but Roland sadly does not have a turn at this time. Roland, actually, as you are a creature possessed of 2 spirits at this moment, I'm going to do something that you usually don't do in this situation. And I'm going to say, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Do I get anything with the +1? Okay, 15.
15. With a 15, the Triton sort of is trying to fight back. Make another charisma saving throw for me.
My God, 8.
Though he is fighting back, whatever this spirit is domineering over the Triton and is kind of like keeping it down.
Got you.
All right. Next up is the elf's turn. The elf is going to try to break out of the ropes again, and is going to fail again. Next up, Anisoptera. What would you like to do?
Interesting. I think I want to. I saw this possession thing happen to both the Goblin and Roland.
Oh, yeah. You saw the ghosts come out of the wall, then stare at both Roland and the Goblin, and now they're both acting weird.
Okay. Then I want to take the disengage action
Okay.
Because I'm too close to both of them right now. But I think, I guess what I don't know is, do they see each other as allies right now? Probably.
I wish I didn't.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna retreat to there, so they're still in the range of the thing, but they'll just have to work a little harder to get me, I guess.
Okay.
Some way to so anything we can do for Roland right now.
You can make a religion check if you'd like.
Yeah, I'd like that. Little religion check. See if there's anything that can be done for Roland right now. That's a 17.
A 17. With ghosts or spirits tortured as this, Anisoptera would know that the possession will continue in normal circumstances until such time as the creature is unconscious or dead.
Jesus
the only other way to
Christ.
get out of it would be to use a sort of turn undead spell of some kind. I believe your channel divinities have been used up for the day, though.
Oh, definitely.
And but there are some spells that could work, such as dispel evil and good.
Okay.
Not protection from evil and good. Dispel, which I believe is a higher level spell. Yeah. Is there anything else that you would do with that? Yeah, just that they are serious. They are serious creatures to deal with.
Then can I? Well, I guess here's a question I have.
Sure.
What happens to a creature and its hit points when it possesses another creature? How does that play? Are they fully shielded?
It works like wild shit, basically.
Okay. Okay. Then I'd like to de-exempt Roland from the Spirit Guardians.
Alrighty. After some careful consideration, your focus, instead of remaining on Roland as it does on Kerfaderk and Avigard, kind of shifts out as you kind of add him to your soft focus as he starts to take damage from the spell. So starting on the ghost's turn, it will also have to make wisdom saving throws.
Sweet.
Alrighty. Anything else you'd like to do, Anisoptera?
That's it.
All right. Kerfaderk, you're up, my boy. What do you want?
Sorry, Roland.
You're okay. I understand.
I'm gonna cast Hold Person on Roland.
Alrighty.
I still understand, but I wasn't expecting that.
That is a 15 from the ghost.
Fuck. I should have cast Unsettling Words first. I did it again. Well, shit. I'll cast Unsettling Words now. You poopy face, stupid ghost. Get out of there, please.
Alrighty. Anything else you'd like to do, Kerfaderk?
That's it.
Right. It's now the ghost's turn. So we got 2 wisdom saving throws for the Spirit Guardians.
Yeah. How wise can ghosts be?
That is an 18 and an 8.
Seems it takes all kinds.
Indeed, an 8 for Roland and 18 for
ghosts.
Goblin. Goblin with the fucking high rolls, goddamn.
That's 18 total.
Total, all right.
He says this one was wisdom for me.
We're using the ghost
Oh.
stats.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
For the ghosts are taking your mental stats, so wisdom, intelligence, charisma.
Word.
All right. The goblin boss is basically ripped apart by a sort of stag beetle and dragonfly combo. And out of the remains, the ghost reappears. And he's going to take the remainder of that damage. All right. The ghost then kind of looks at you, Anisoptera, as the source of its woes, and just goes, and moves forward 5, 10, and is going to attempt to touch you all witheringly like. At this moment in time,
like I'm very small.
All right, that is going to be a 16. Does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
All right, you take 17 necrotic damage.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And I need a couple of things.
17, you say?
17, I say. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw to keep your spirit guardians out.
Yeah. Con?
Con.
That's a 13, which
13,
keeps them, right?
Yep. It's half the damage or 10, whichever is higher. You managed to sort of keep your spell up. But also, Anisoptera, Kerfaderk, and Avigard, I need all three of you to make wisdom saving throws as this horrifying visage rushes at your friend, or Anisoptera, in your case, yourself.
Wisdom?
Yep, all three of you need to make wisdom saves.
12.
12 from Kerfaderk.
At 20, baby.
20
so 27.
from Anisoptera. Avigard, your mic on. 3. All right. Avigard and Kerfaderk, for a moment, you see this ghost reach into sort of Anisoptera's chest, and it fills you both with an insane sense of dread. You guys are both under the frightened condition mechanically. What that means is you cannot get closer to the ghost, and any attack you make while you can see the ghost has disadvantage. You're either stuck in place or you have to run away, and any attack you make has disadvantage until you and you will have the opportunity to make the save a couple of times. But Avigard, there's an additional thing for you for rolling a 3. Can you roll a d4 for me, please? Tell me what you get. You got a 4. How old is Avigard?
I think that they're like 40 or something.
They're 40? All right. You all watch as the stark fear in Avigard's eyes begins to change their very body. They age 40 years. The hair on Avigard's head grows stark white. The tiefling horns begin to kind of like shrivel inwards. Wrinkles beset Avigard's face. Their eyes sort of like almost going further into their own skull as just they look like fucking Hercules from Disney's Hercules when he's swimming in the river Styx. Like Avigard looks like a ghost right now.
Cool.
And we are going to take a 5-minute break real quick. I desperately have to go to the bathroom. But we'll be right back, you guys.
Work.
We are back. The fight continues. Avigard, it is your turn. Now suddenly filled with the arthritis of 40 years more than you started this day with.
Yeah, I mean, I think I need to get out of this aura. Well, okay, the aura is still not touching us.
The aura is generated from Anisoptera. It's a good thing.
But it's still not. Oh, well, it's.
The bad thing is, like, you right now in this moment, you just can't get closer to Anisoptera or the ghost, or Roland for that matter.
Yeah, I'm feeling very vulnerable right now. I think I want to get out of this room.
Alrighty.
Let me move myself, like over here.
Alrighty. Anything else you'd like to do?
Honestly, no.
Alrighty, can you make another wisdom saving throw for me then, as you try to sort of like calm yourself down from this insane panic attack? Like, I don't even know Avigard has realized this, that they have starkly aged. I think they feel weary, but that's maybe about it. So if you could give me another wisdom save.
Yeah, that one's a 13.
A 13, yes. You managed to kind of like breathe it out, sort of not seeing this like one-armed, horrifying, decrepit, decaying dragonborn assault your friend. You kind of like managed to like put your hand on the cold stone. It grounds you for a second as you are no longer under the frightened control. Roland, we did not do your part.
Let's do it.
All right, so you took the damage from Anisoptera's thing. So you go 5, 10, 15. That is as far as you can move. You're just going to attack Kerfaderk because he's right there, and he's.
That's great.
If you, I mean, for flavor, if you want, if you could just say "get out" in your spookiest voice, and then just make a full round of attacks on Kerfaderk.
Get out!
Sweet.
I think I spiked there, but it's all the same.
Oh, I don't care. That sounded cool enough to me, and that's cool enough for the audience in my book.
Beautiful.
So if you could make those attacks on our boy.
Oh shit, yes. I thought you were gonna roll. Never mind. My bad. That's oh, okay. Okay, but plus 9, 13.
Not as bad as I thought.
Okay.
Does it hit?
Does it hit? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
13 hits?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's gonna be 7 plus 8, 15.
Right, that is 15 damage on Kerfaderk.
Okay.
Do I do the other one to him as well?
That you do.
Okay. 19.
19 hits.
And that's 15 again.
Woo!
Roland, you feel your legs trudge forward as you walk up to a friend that you've gone drinking with, that has saved your life countless times, and you see yourself just wail on him with your magical staff. That's pretty rough.
It doesn't feel good.
No, it don't. Next up is the elf. The elf finally breaks out of the magic rope, and you see Avigard. You see him just sort of shout like, "Let me out of here! Let me help! Let me help!" And that's all he does on his turn. Anisoptera, it's you next.
No, I don't know what I want to do yet. Okay. What makes the most sense?
That is a great question.
It's sort of I need to do some little person now.
Soul searches.
Ah.
No pun intended. Oh, I got that all over. God damn it. Wasn't worth it for the joke. Wasn't worth it.
I just don't want to abandon Kirby in any kind of way.
go to him.
Sorry. I think I'm gonna disengage again
Okay.
and move. It's just a matter of I'm just trying to math out my
Sure.
distance here.
If you want, you can move yourself around to kind of like feel it out. We know
Oh,
you're
gee.
one space north of the ghost.
If I go there, say.
Mm-hmm.
I think I want to go one further.
Alrighty.
I'm just trying to make it so I can't be reached. But was that just gonna fuck Kerfaderk? It's just gonna completely fuck Kerfaderk.
It may.
So that's
Do
not.
what's best for you. I'll
No,
be
no,
all
no.
right.
That's not how I want to do this. So I'm not gonna disengage. I'm gonna fuck.
Wasn't the dragon that killed them. It was the dead.
No, it was the dead. I wish there was something more broadly practical I could do. How I mean, it's a ghost, but how does it look?
The ghost looks, after sort of like several turns in your aura, it looks pretty withered. It is mechanically, I would say, bloodied, but flavor-wise, it looks withered. It looks shredded. Fucking shredded, bro.
It looks shredded, bro.
I realized it as soon as I said
it. Okay. I want to fuck. Sacred Flame. I need a deck save from it.
From the ghost, certainly. That is going to be a 12, which I think fails.
It does fail. That's great. And that's going to be 11 damage.
All right. It is not loving that. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. It is looking pretty rough after that.
And I know from what I learned earlier, there's no even calling out Roland isn't. There's no version that brings him back from.
As far as you're aware, there's no way. Like you know that either Roland's got to be unconscious or you have to cast some kind of special spell on him.
Okay, I don't have that special spell. Well, still, but what are you going to do in that moment? Anisoptera says, Roland, come back to yourself. For crying out loud, it's you in there, not something. And that's the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Kerfaderk, you are being wailed upon by a person you call friend. You are terrified of the withered-looking, one-armed dragonborn ghost in the corner of the room. What do you want to do, bud?
I'm screaming. Okay. For fuck's sake, I'm gonna do this correctly. I'm gonna cast Unsettling Words on Roland.
Okay, I will say you've already done that, so you don't need to do it again.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes, you're right. What I will do then, in that case, I forgot I did it twice.
Okay, it's okay.
I'm going to I'm gonna give myself bardic inspiration. Oh, it's another player. I can't. That's okay. I'm just gonna cast Hold Person again.
Alrighty. So the ghost makes a wisdom save. That is what is your subtraction? What is your unsettling words? Like what roll the D8. Or is it a D10 at this point?
Oh yeah, I think it's a D10. Do I roll it?
You do. Can someone we'll say it's a D10 for now, but can someone Google that real quick?
Yeah, we can wait until we figure it out.
No. I'm ruling it as a D10 for now, just because this is a plot intense moment as Kerfaderk is like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Great. I'm looking for my D10. The fuck? Alright, you know what? It's fine. I'll just use a D8. It's a 7.
A 7. That. All right. He rolled a 10 then.
Nice.
Your subtraction that came in pretty clutch. So, Roland, you suddenly the sort of the physical sensation matches the emotional and spiritual sensation of being stuck in place, as you like kind of your face is stuck looking up at your own hand holding the snake staff, and you kind of like you hear Kerfaderk's incantation of hold person, and I wouldn't presume to know what's going on in Roland's head right now, but there is maybe a moment of relief of like, oh, thank God I'm not beating the shit out of my friend anymore.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much dead on.
Right.
Fuck.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do, Kerfaderk?
Can I move?
Yes, you just cannot get closer to Anisoptera or the ghost.
I'm gonna get the fuck out of there. I'm gonna get where Avigard is. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ!
All right, you run out of the room. Is that it for your turn?
That's it.
All right, can you make another wisdom save to overtake your fear?
I didn't.
All right, you're still pretty scared of that ghost in the other room. All right, next up is the ghosts of... So they both have to make wisdom saves to deal with the spiritual guardians. Jesus Christ. That is a 14 from the one south of you, and a natural 20 from the one inside Roland, which is just not fair.
Oh God.
That's a 21 from the one in Roland.
It's not. Oh. I've had so many above average damage rolls. That's a 9 total.
A 9 total, he says.
Yes. Fuck.
Alright, so that's 5 for Roland. And he rolled a what did I say this other ghost south of you rolled?
2.
14 or something. It was below. It didn't.
It was a failure. It was a failure.
Yeah, it was a failure.
Alright. So he takes Isaac, I swear to God, he had 9 hit points left.
Yes, that's
yeah. So I'm gonna ask you, how is this ghost destroyed by your spiritual guardians?
It's got to be a 3-way team up. They rend them asunder. Mandibles going crazy.
Yes, you guys. Not even you guys. Just you, Anisoptera. Watch as you were like channeling this spell with all your might. Watch as the ghost reaches its one hand out at you again to try and like clutch at your heart or something, and before its hand has a moment, you see just all 3 spirits. They don't even bother with Roland. They prioritize you and rush and just like sort of you know that scene in Return of the King when the like green ghost army sort of like tidal waves over the Oliphant? It does just 3 people do that to 1 person. And the ghost, and that ghost is destroyed. The other one's still Roland, and now
which ghost frightened?
The dead one. So Kerfaderk is no longer frightened.
Sweet.
Now the Roland one wants to attack you, but it cannot, as it is.
Oh, that's right.
Thanks to Kerfaderk's hold personed is held. Can you read hold person for me, Kerfaderk? Like, does he get a save at the end of his turn?
Of course, he gets a save at the beginning of every one of his turns.
At the beginning at the beginning or end?
It's so different.
Hold on, I thought it was the beginning. I don't know why.
I'd like to specify because if it's at the beginning, it will attack him.
You must succeed a saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
All right.
Nice.
All right. It rolled a 12, which I don't think is enough to beat your spell save DC, which I think is 14 at this point.
Mine is 14, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So it is. Roland is still held personed. Avigard, your turn.
I don't know. Okay. Let's see. What do I want to do? I guess we can go check on this guy, our prisoner.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I don't really know what else to do. There's nothing. I feel so powerless right now.
We're gonna have to knock Roland unconscious to get him back.
What? Wait, no.
Yeah, right. No.
You go over to the man in the jail cell and he's like, "Let me out. I can help. I can help."
Okay, I'm gonna let him talk for a second. I don't really have anything to say, but I want to hear what he has to say.
Look, I'm a learned man. I've turned to a life of crime because, like, hey, it pays a lot better than being a professor. That's a ghost.
Okay.
We've gotta get the guy unconscious, and then we can deal with the ghost. That's the only way. But we don't have to kill your friend. But you gotta let me out because that guy looks really tough. I don't know your friend, but something tells me he's the toughest among you.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, no, you're gonna stay right where you are.
Are you fucking serious? As he's like shaking the bars. Alright, anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Avigard?
Just be a little hidden if I can.
Sure, yeah, make a stealth check.
Okay. That's 17.
17, that is more than enough. You are clandestine. You are hidden from at least Roland's eyes. Probably Kerfaderk's as well.
Right.
Alright, Roland, it would be your turn. Can you make me a wisdom saving throw as the Triton spirit tries to fight again?
14?
14. All right. He manages to crawl. Basically, like you're almost a spectator. You sort of like your vision is torn in two as you see both what Roland sees out in the real world as well as this spiritual engagement. You watch as the Triton pours out of you and tries to engage with the ghost again. Give me another charisma saving throw.
Charisma. Oh my god, 4.
Fuck.
I'm never gonna get out of here.
The Triton is like desperate, like is pulling out like what looks to be like an ancient trident from the depths, and the Dragonborn just opens its maw, but like in an uncanny way, where like it continues to open and fold past what should be physically possible, as just a torrent of ghostly fire pushes Triton back inside of you. Fuck, that sucks. All right, next up is the Wizard Man. The elf is not happy about his lot in life, and in fact is quite pissed. Does he have any spells? He also cannot see. Also cannot see Avigard. So how is he gonna try and get out? I guess he's just gonna cast. Whoa, Jesus fucking Christ! I don't know if anybody else heard that. He is going to cast Shocking Grasp on the bars to try and, like, I don't know what he thinks he's doing. Nothing happens. He just electrifies the bars for a second. That's it for his turn. He wastes his turn. Anisoptera, it's you again.
Okay, this time I am gonna take the disengage action.
You don't have to. He's held person.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Well, great. Then I'm just gonna walk by him. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna come over here by Kerfy. 5, 10, 15. Okay, so he'll. And right now he's got Roland's movement ability, right?
Yes.
Great. And Roland's a human.
That is correct.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Last we checked, anyways.
I'm pretty sure.
I think that's as far as I can go with regular movement, anyway.
All right.
Which isn't gonna make the difference, but that's fine. Fuck. What's a worthy use of time? Kerfaderk, what should we do? What do you think we should do?
I'm gonna put him to sleep.
And then we can tie him up and wail on him? I mean, it's not a bad idea, but... Oh, is that... I mean, is unconscious... Is sleep count as unconscious
Yeah, that was my thought.
It would count as unconscious, yes.
And sleep, no matter what, goes for the lowest HP?
In the area, yeah. So as long as like Kerfaderk as long as Roland doesn't come towards you guys, you should be fine.
Okay. So what's the best thing I can do to help make that happen?
Get the
Kerfy?
hell out of the way.
Okay.
Here we go.
Well, I'm gonna that's gonna cancel out hold person anyway, right?
Yeah.
Is sleep concentration?
I don't think so.
1 minute. Oh, control utility.
Yeah, it is not a concentration spell.
Yeah, doesn't say it. Nice.
Okay, here's what I'll do. In case it fails, I'm gonna hold a sacred flame to blast him as he comes down the hallway.
All right, understood.
Great. Okay. Here goes.
All right, Kerfaderk, it is now your turn.
I'm casting sleep, but I'm using a 3rd level spell slot. So instead of 5d8, I'm rolling 9d8.
Oh my God.
9d8. All right, that should do it. Hopefully, we'll see.
If I can get to his HP, it'll work. So I need to get 33. Is that it?
That is your goal number right
33.
now.
All right. I'll keep you posted. 2,
Oh no.
3, 6, 3. What are we at right now? We're at 5.
I have not been doing the math.
Okay. 3 plus 3 plus
8,
6 equals
14.
12 plus 2 equals 14. So we're at 17.
I think
and I got 4 more rolls.
You rolled a 5 on top of a 14, right?
I rolled a 3 on top of a 14.
Oh, okay.
So 17, 4 more rolls.
Oh no.
Okay,
Another 3, so we're at 20.
so close.
3 rolls to get
I thought you rolled a
13.
5 in there somewhere. Did you not?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Okay.
4, so that's 24.
24.
High rolls.
High rolls,
Last
baby.
2. 5, so that's 29.
29. You've got to roll a 4. You have to roll a 4 or above.
6.
Hey!
Wow.
Yes!
Wow.
That's
God
incredible.
damn it. All right. What are the kids saying nowadays? I can't do the Spagliato thing because that's too old.
That is
it's
pretty
been
old,
like
yeah.
a year.
It's old.
Okay.
Mm.
Roland, though, stuck in place because of your hold person spell. His eyes close, and you guys watch as a dragonborn ghost sort of peers out of his body into Anisoptera's zone. So he's going to make a wisdom save. That's going to be a 13, which is not enough. You could roll damage for that, please.
That's fucking 9 again.
All right. Pretty low, but still the ghost is looking pretty withered at the moment.
Withered.
Withered. It is the ghost's turn.
Whither wander you?
I understand that reference. Okay, the possession is not back, so it's just going to do a good old-fashioned fuck you to Anisoptera, who has been...
Well, as it comes down the hallway. I want to use that sacred flame I pocketed.
Indeed. All right, that is a... its dex is not great. That is
How
a
dexterous.
13.
How dexterous.
13 on
That's
the dexterity of a
failure.
ghost.
And now That's another fucking 9.
All right.
Damage.
It's looking not too happy, but it is still going to attack you almost explicitly because
Well,
of that.
that's fair.
That's going to be a 15 to hit. Does that hit?
That does hit, as a matter of fact.
Right. You take quite a couple d6
Oh god.
worth of damage here.
Oh god. Oh god.
Plus 3. You take 19 points of necrotic damage. Anisoptera, you feel this ghostly hand reach around your throat, and before you can even protest, it's lights out. You are unconscious.
Yep.
Fuck that.
Damn it!
And the spirit guardians
Which means
go away.
the spirit guardians go away. As does your health. Oh, why does it... No, it should be 0. It should be nothing. Yeah, it still gave you a little tiny radius. There we go.
It's trying.
All right. Avigard, it's your turn. You watch as this dragonborn ghost accosts your friend, and he falls to the ground.
I just don't know what to do with a ghost. Ugh. You just had a thought and you're not gonna tell me what it was.
It's that you do the Raven Dagger is a magical weapon.
So I can really do that? I can really like attack this thing in a way that'll actually hurt it? That's kind of cool. Let's do it.
Ready? And you are hidden from the ghost. The ghost does not know where you are. So if you make an attack, you'll have advantage, which will include sneak attack.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, let's see what happens.
Alright, make that attack roll with advantage for me.
Well, I'm gonna need the advantage. That's for sure. Okay, 13.
A 13 hits. Roll for damage, including sneak attack.
Awesome. Oh, 12. Could have been better, but
12 total.
yeah.
All right. You throw the Raven Dagger. It goes caw as it flies through the air. It flies through the ghost, embedding itself in the wall opposite. But the ghost looks like its insides, the sort of like ectoplasm, like splash onto the floor. It looks really, literally torn up from that attack. Roland is currently unconscious. So that's it for his turn. The elf sees the ghost. Is he going to... Oh, I forgot I had this spell. I know what he's going to do.
Oh no.
Seeing that the fight seems to be A, going in your favor, and B, that no one is focused on him, the elf quickly puts his hand together, creates an arcane sigil in the air as a puff of smoke as he appears at the bottom of the stairs. 30, and begins to run up them. His turn. Anisoptera, you are unconscious. I am going to be making your first death saving throw. Can you tell me what Anisoptera's earliest memory is?
Oh fuck.
It's probably hatching. Surrounded by other little little baby bugs and a whole clutch hatching, and seeing Titania and her aura glory looking down at us, knowing what life and love are.
Beautiful. All right, Kerfaderk, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, I don't know. I can't really do anything for this ghost, can I? Wait, where's the ghost right now?
The ghost right now is right next to you.
Okay. I'm gonna cast. I'm going to stop focusing on Roland so he can wake up.
Hmm.
And I'm going to cast Suggestion to the ghost.
All right.
And I'm going to say, I suggest that you go in that corner and think about what you've done.
It rolled a natural 20.
Aye.
I'm so sorry.
Got
That's
it.
a 21 total. As you say these words to it, they fall on literal deaf ears. As the ghost only retorts with, "Get out!"
Okay. I'm going to just try and take his advice and get out. I'm going to run. I go up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going up the stairs. I'm like, maybe if we listen to him, maybe we just get the fuck out. We'll tackle this later.
So you run away from it.
Yes.
All right, it's going to take an attack of opportunity on you.
Ah, fuck. I mean, it's going to do it anyways, isn't it? Fine.
It's a 21 hit.
Oh my god.
It might. It might.
It certainly does.
All right. You take... It could all be ones. They aren't, but they could be. You take 14 points of necrotic damage as you too feel a ghostly visage grab you at the back of your neck, and you fall unconscious as well.
Bye. Bye.
Righty. Next is the ghost. See, does the ghost get its possession back?
No.
Avigard, I need you to make me a charisma saving throw, and for the love of God, roll high.
Okay. Let's see.
TPK.
12.
Oh, I will say, Roland, you wake up. What did you say? You got 12?
That's
What did you get? I didn't hear.
I got 12.
Fuck. Avigard, scared and suddenly older, and watching two of your friends fall unconscious. Suddenly the ghost is right in front of your face, and it just says, "Let me in," and vroom, your visage becomes dark, and suddenly you see everything as if muted, and you are currently possessed.
What the fuck?
Oh man, and it was so close. All right, but Roland is conscious. Roland is conscious.
Right. I'm happy in the situation I'm in.
Indeedy. That's it for the ghost. Avigard, it would be your turn, but you don't get one of those right now. Roland, it is your turn though. You are not. You are conscious. Kerfaderk has
Great.
passed out.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Okay, so if I use one of my actions to dash,
Mm-hmm.
it gets me right here.
Okay.
I want to attack him with both attacks. Well, no, with one attack.
Okay.
Oh, but I haven't been using my polearm master ability. Okay, shit. So I get 2 technical attacks. Ah! Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. All right, that's 27 for the first one.
That hits. You don't need to roll another. He literally had 1 hit point after y'all's interaction. He is dead.
Oh, sweet, thank God. After I like swipe my staff through him and he like dissipates or whatever he does. I just feel like I fall to my knees and just put my hands over my head, and I'm just thinking about what's happened.
All right. Go on. So it doesn't have a turn anymore. Anisoptera, I'm making your second death saving throw. What would you say is a memory that Anisoptera, like a formative memory of his prior to meeting the party?
A formative memory would be playing with the other young fairy younglings, and they're still trying to figure out flying, get the wings working, and one of the other fairylings kind of fell and cracked the carapace on their knee on a rock, and one of the caregiving fairies came over and did a wave, and it instantly healed the wound.
Anisoptera, as this sort of image flits through your mind, it is followed by Anisoptera first learning how to create that sensation himself. And the warmth that he feels fills his whole chest as a quick burst of air comes through. You rolled a natural 20. You come back with 1 hit point.
Fuck. Yes. Fuck. Yes. Fuck. Yes.
All right. But that's your whole turn. Kerfaderk, your turn, buckaroo.
Okay.
What is Kerfaderk's earliest memory?
There I am, a baby in a tavern, holding a guitar, playing for coin.
As a baby.
Yes, as a baby. And I see 2 folks kind of holding hands and giggling and walking off into a room, and I can't help as I'm singing but wonder, what is that room? Where are all these people? Why are all these people going into this room, spending 10 minutes in there and then coming out again? I just keep seeing people shuffle in and out, confused.
Fair enough. Kerfaderk's curiosity peaked at a very young age. Is peaked at a very young age. Not that his curiosity as a whole has peaked. That's not what I mean. Next is the ghost's turn. It's going to make an insight check to see if Anisoptera is conscious or not. It rolled a 2. It does not recognize that Anisoptera is conscious and instead chooses Roland as its primary target. So 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. It sees you, uses Avigard's bonus action, 5, 10, 15, 20 to come up behind you, and it's going to attack. Avigard, if you could make a short sword attack on Roland, please.
10.
10. Does a 10 hit, Roland?
10 does not hit.
All right, Roland, as you kind of like your head in your hands, you hear footsteps running up behind you, still in sort of go mode. You turn around, maybe breathe a sigh of relief that it's your friend Avigard when Avigard pulls out their sword and just starts wailing on you. You quickly parry with your staff and realize, oh shit, they're going through what just happened to me. Roland, it is now your turn.
Okay. Yeah. With that, I think I'm gonna try and... You know what? I haven't used this in a while. Yeah, I'm gonna try and entangle them in my tendrils with my tattoo as I activate it for the first time in a long time, and I send it towards them. For them, I need a strength saving throw.
All right, Avigard, if you could make a strength saving throw.
$13.
Oh, it's 14. That's great. That's great. It does do some damage. Okay. 7. Just 7. 7 force damage.
All right, but they are
And
entangled.
With that, they are entangled. It's considered a grapple.
Gotcha. Understood.
and I'm not going to use any more of my turn. I'm just going to say, come on, you got to know this isn't you. Leave them alone.
Alrighty. Anisoptera, as with your sudden burst of consciousness, what would you like to do?
I gotta operate with the information I have.
That's right. Right now, you were just in a room with Kerfaderk, unconscious.
Yeah, and Kerfaderk looks like he's fucked. So I'm going to cure wounds, Kerfy. Which is that's a D8, right? I should just know that, but I don't.
All right, it's been a minute.
I get to add all kinds of shit. Oh, I rolled so bad, but it's good I get to add things. It's a 2 on the die, but it becomes a 7.
All right, and you get some HP back, don't you?
I get I get 5 back.
Nice. All right, Kerfaderk. The memory of people going back and forth from the butt room. Your curiosity is piqued as suddenly, your eyes slam open as you see Anisoptera pouring healing energy into you.
Yeah. Am I in a butt room?
No, but we're beneath one technically.
Oh. Is this a dream?
No. Basically a nightmare. Except not really, because it's real.
Oh no! This is most unwelcome news. Shall we run?
I don't even know. Roland, are you there somewhere? What's the situation?
Yeah. So Avigard's got the mind corruption. I don't know what's happening, guys.
It's a ghost. It's possessed her.
It's kind of a ghost.
It's possessed them. It got them.
Yeah.
We should
You don't have any more sleeps, do you, Kerfaderk?
Oh, I got sleeps for days. I could do another sleep. Feels like it's just postponing it. Like I cast sleep and it goes out of whoever and goes back into one of us.
Sort of a Scooby-Doo's Scooby-Doo Monster Island, Spooky Island.
I feel like I need to talk to this ghost. I feel like if I could just get a few words in, I could convince the ghost that there's no trouble here. We could give it what it wants. I'm gonna try that.
All right, well, it is your turn, Kerfaderk, so what would you like?
Oh, it's my turn. Fantastic. Okay. I'll shout out to Avigard, even though I'm speaking to the ghost, and I say, if only I had like a spell to really help this process along. Do I? Is the question.
I was expecting to hear one, and then it didn't happen.
Nope.
Kerfaderk, can you make an insight check for me?
Sure, that would be great. $10.
A 10 is not enough. I'm sorry. Carry on.
Great. Please, Mr. Ghostman, please, or Ghost Woman or person, but please, I just need you to listen to me. We can give you whatever we want. We're very wealthy people, and we're very charismatic people too. We can do a lot of things for you if you would just please give us a chance to explain ourselves. Just see if that works. That would be like a bonus action, maybe.
Certainly. Avigard simply responds by saying, "Get out." However you want to say that, Avigard.
Okay. I kind of think we should just get out. We're leaving Avigard. Okay. Gonna cast sleep. Gonna do it. I'm gonna use my second, third level spell slot.
Alrighty. Cast away, my friend. 32 is your goal.
6.
That's pretty good.
Well,
3, which is 9.
9,
1.
10.
10.
Oh fuck.
What was that one?
2.
12.
12.
How many are we at?
That's 4 dice.
12. We're done.
3.
15.
Come on. 8.
23.
1.
24.
Got 2 more. 2 more. 5.
29. You just need a 3 or higher, bud.
5.
All right.
Woo!
Avigard, your vision suddenly grows
Oh
as
god.
sort of like your body slumps in Roland's inky tendrils. And a ghost
Pinky.
erupts out of the erupts next to you. Looking so fucked up. This ghost, I cannot stress how fucked up this ghost looks right now. But that is it for Kerfaderk's turn, unless there's anything else you want to do, my boy Kerf.
Nope.
All right, it is going to roll. Oh,
No, I can't.
all right. It is going to roll to see if it gets its possession ability back. The good news is Avigard and Roland cannot be possessed either way, because they already have been. But it does not get its ability back, and
Oh, good.
instead sees Roland sort of with his tendrils all about and is like, no, I don't like that. And reaches a cold hand inside of him. Does a 19 hit.
a 19 hits.
That is 17 necrotic damage. Kind of reaches into your chest. Hurts you real good. Alright, that's it for its turn. Avigard, you are currently under the effects of sleep. Roland, it's your turn.
Great. Real happy to be here. Fuck. Okay. I know my magic tattoo is magic, so I'm wondering if I can grapple the ghost. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try grappling.
All right.
Sending my tendrils to the new target. That's going to be, what's my bonus for the tendrils? Grasping tattoo. Oh no, I don't roll. They
It's a strength
do
saving throw, right?
strength saving throw.
That is a 7.
Yeah.
It has a -2 in strength, as it is a ghost.
Perfect. Love that. Hopefully I can do more damage this time. 3, okay, 5, 8. 8 damage.
All right.
And they are grappled.
All right.
And with that, with like one hand grappling, can I use the other hand to like just hit him with my staff? a couple
You won't
times?
have to. You
Beautiful.
cast out your tendrils again, and this time they are sort of like imbued with just like rage from the Triton, as if like, this was my host, and you fucking, this is my house, motherfucker. It sort of envelops the ghost and just tears it to shreds before your very eyes. You guys are out of combat, and we're going to take another 5-minute break. See you guys in 5 minutes. Goodness
Sounds
gracious.
good.
I lied. It's not a break. It's the end. Not of all things, and certainly not of even this show. But this stream, yes, it is the end. Thank you guys so much for tuning into episode 20 of the Bard Crawl, the one where I almost killed everybody again. Thank you all
It's been
so
a
much.
while since you almost got
I know, right? Thank you all so much. And it's always in y'all's house. Why is it y'all's house that's so goddamn dangerous?
We need to get out of the house.
Cursed.
I need to develop a hobby or something, man. I want to say thank you again to everyone for tuning in. We really appreciate it. We will be back up and streaming. We will let you know. Again, the new schedule is a little tentative, is the best adjective I can think of. Things are kind of all over the place. It's a new year. We're trying out a new setup. But as always, follow us on Twitter and Instagram to keep up to date on it. This will go up to YouTube tomorrow instead of the usual week waiting period that I do. It'll go up right away. So if you miss something, or if you just want to watch it on YouTube, which is also fun, see you tomorrow. Credits are in the chat. Feel free to hit all those links, patronize all our friends. We really appreciate it. Special thanks to our artists, Cronus the Doodler, who I think goes now by Dogda the Doodler, Clint not Barton, and in a new art piece that is soon to be revealed, TV Head. Really appreciate you guys. See y'all soon. Hang out for the raid. It helps out small channels like us. And you guys will see me on Thursday. Deuces.